brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings, now in their third generation, family-owned and operated, and proud to offer great sales year-round. Check out Vermeulen's Furniture today.
Jackson YMCA is having a special event. It's a tea party,
Ooh.
and it's happening at Cascades Manor, and it's this Sunday, and it's designed to enjoy special time with your special someone. It could be your daughter, your mom, your grandma. Tea and totes, a great spread of deliciousness from Cascades Manor, and it supports the Strong Kids, Strong Community campaign at the Jackson YMCA. Tickets available at the Y. Joining us now is the director of Gus Macker Jackson, Kyle Liechty.
How are you two doing?
Really well. How are you?
Excellent.
You look ready to go.
I'm a little chilly today, but weather's turning
winter. The Macker winter hat, that helps.
Exactly, exactly.
So you've got the dates set.
Yep. So July 21 through 23. Super excited about this year. For a lot of people I talked to in the community, we all agreed like last year was like a near perfect event.
Right.
So really picking up with that momentum and rolling on forward.
So now tell me about the amount of teams. Were there 210 teams last year?
Yeah, so we were at 210 last year. The year prior, we were at 170. And the coolest thing about that jump, it was completely the youth division. So we had the same amount of adults from one year to the next. So the fact that we had 50 more youth teams, like you think they're going to come back. So, you know, as an event director, we really want to target youth, bring the families to town, and we know if they come as a 12-year-old, they're probably going to come back as a 13-year-old.
Yeah,
so
and you've got all these new kids aging into the tournament as well.
Exactly.
One thing, female participation, I think anyone who knows anything about basketball in Jackson knows that we have really good girls basketball in our area, and that's kind of proven in the Macker. You guys had 22% of your teams female.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that was the same thing. Like when we saw that growth, a couple of the youth divisions where in 2021 there was like a 4-team division for girls, or they were combined for co-ed. Like last year, our 10 and under division, so in 2021 we had 8 teams. Last year we had 3 divisions for 10 and under, so the girls had their own, boys had 2. So it's just awesome to see the level of participation and interest for the youth girls divisions.
There's that little Bollinger girl. Watch out for her.
So Andy, are you going to come out of girls basketball coaching retirement?
You know, I don't know. Maybe I could quietly coach a team.
Absolutely.
Quietly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's you see a lot of these teams. They're just well-oiled machines. They travel all around. Seems like they have multiple coaches. I don't know how legit is that.
Yeah, some of the staffs, they look like Duke basketball staffs. Yeah, 9. But hey, it's amazing. A big deal and it's fun.
And it is a big deal.
It is.
And it's hard to see this from inside, but Gus Macker, what does Gus Macker think about Jackson?
So every time we chat with the corporate office, which is actually based out of West Michigan, they're all hyped about it. The amount of growth that we've seen since we brought this back in 2018 to now. In all honesty, like some of the longstanding tournaments have dipped a little since the pandemic, and for us, we're just going straight on up. And the other unique thing about Jackson, we're one of the very, very, very few that are actually still in the downtown of a city. So many other ones are in parking lots or at schools, gymnasiums. Like for us in Ludington, we are right on the main strip downtown, and that really, that's just an incredible atmosphere to think about. You know, you're sitting courtside and all of a sudden you turn around, walk in the Junkyard Dog, grab a hot dog, and can go shopping. It's a pretty amazing atmosphere.
I like seeing all the people that only come downtown for the Gus Macker that I don't see in a while, but it's cool. There's a lot of people that, each year come down. It's their first time in town. Maybe they're from out of town, or and they just can't believe what our city has become. But yeah, the Gus Macker's turned into one of the main events. It's pretty cool. It's exciting, and we love it, of course, being right here on Michigan Ave.
Oh, it's got impact on the community and on nonprofits.
Right.
Yep. So one of the unique things about this, I just run this independently. Like, it's not a job, I just do it for fun. And with that, it's not like we're trying to make money for a business or anything. So at the end of the day, once every bill is paid, The profits are then shared back with either nonprofits that we've worked with throughout the year or volunteer groups. This year, we've actually jumped from 30 volunteers to 150,
Wow.
which is amazing. So it's awesome that we're going to be able to support some youth sports teams and bands like we haven't been able to before. But yeah, since we've begun close to $20,000 in nonprofit and youth organization donations.
Presented by Dollenberger's Art Maine, Southern Michigan Bank and Trust, and Jackson College on there as well. A lot of great community partners.
Absolutely.
It's coming up very quickly. It'll be here before we know it.
Hopefully the weather turns.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got a few months, but yeah, that's one thing. So you're not going to be playing. You don't have time to play.
No,
What about? Do you play? Are you playing?
So I might watch the mascot game,
Okay.
support Paws and other local mascots that are coming to town. But that's another thing that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Compared to just a competitive gameplay, this year on Friday night, we're having a Heroes tournament with police, emergency responders, and we're adding a teachers tournament this year to get some
nice.
local school competition. And then for those that aren't necessarily like me, great at basketball, Saturday night on Michigan Ave, right up front, we're going to have a cornhole tournament.
Oh, perfect.
So
very good.
social district.
Very good.
Should be
Love
pretty
it.
exciting.
A lot going on, and we'll have Kyle on many more times before the events. A lot of great things happening. Kyle Liechty from Gus Macker Jackson. More of the morning show right after this. You don't want to miss this special presentation.